Greetings and salutations, my seekers. It's Brooke from BrookeReadsTarot.com with your weekly outlook for the week beginning Sunday, January 8th, 2023. I hope that your new year is starting out wonderfully, my darling. And while I shuffle up here and get ready for this week's reading, please say hello to my guide and doorkeeper, Fergus, who's going to open and close this channel. And I will ask you to kindly like, share, and subscribe from wherever it is that you are joining me from. Please help me to grow this channel so that everyone who needs to hear what these cards have to say gets the memo. Now, I am going to shuffle and cut here 3 times, and I will pull 5 cards that show us past or currently unfolding influences that will color the week upcoming, and then I will pull 5 more that show us what's up for the week ahead. And I want to do one more. If you enjoy our time together, please consider booking a session of your own, of your very own, at BrookeReadsTarot.com. And who are we going to talk to this week? We've got the Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. And then I've got these 5 that show the future of the week. All right, my dears, let's get a move on and see what is going on. Okay. All right. So currently unfolding or past influences that are going to influence the week upcoming. Let's see. I want to talk with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Now, Seeker, Pentacles are our house of the material. It is the job, it is the real estate, the money, and all of the material stuff that makes our physical world go around. The Knight of Pentacles shows me that there is some forward moving energy, perhaps a little on the aggressive side, that is going to be joining you this week to help you move your money matters forward. Knights are very much what they sound like in the tarot. They are forward moving, sometimes rather aggressive energy that has to come in and get this job done. Knights do not get to go home with their mission unaccomplished. So you have some help, you have some discipline heading your way when it comes to your finances and your house of the material this week. And the Ace of Pentacles shows me that your victory in this task and your completion of this task is absolutely at hand. So your financial house has a little bit of giddy up and go. Now, this is not new money. This is existing money. This is an existing situation, okay? But it is going to color the week upcoming. So get down to brass tacks, my darling, and take a good look at what's going on in your checkbook, because there is some energy there, some help there, maybe some rearranging that can help you better meet your goals. Now, we haven't seen her in a little while, but let's come over here and say hello to the High Priestess. The High Priestess asks us to always keep our own counsel and to seek our really important answers from the unseen sources first. The High Priestess asks us to put our spirituality at the forefront for the time being and to seek the answers to all of the things that we want to know and that are pertinent to our lives and our well-being and the ceaseless march of decisions that we have to make. Most of that we are going to find inward. The High Priestess seeks in the unseen, quiet places first. You'll notice on her head she wears the crown of the goddess traditions. She sits in between the pillars of Boaz and Joachim, which were in the legendary Temple of Solomon during the time of King David. She wears the crucifix of Christianity and holds the scroll of Torah, and at her feet is the crescent moon of Islam. So the answers that you were seeking at this time, looks like you may have to go back and hook into the memory of a time where you were feeling just a little more spiritual than you were right now. It's time to turn inward, go back to a previous spiritual experience and seek the feeling of that. And it's going to help propel you forward with whatever this inner seeking is that is going to be influencing you for the week upcoming. Now, how do I want to say? Helpful to that is the Ten of Cups this week. Ten of Cups represents a happy household, usually with children. But anyway, this is a good sign that the home camp, the home base has just the energy that you need this week in order to do that inner seeking that is being asked by the High Priestess. So go home. We are not done snuggling up. We are not done drinking tea and having quiet time. All right. So relax a little bit more. Home is just the place to do it wherever you find your nearest and dearest. And our final influence for the week upcoming is the Three of Wands. Now, wands are our house of challenges. No, they're not. Well, they are. They're our house of action, actionable things that we put our hands to. They are our goals. They are our forward movement. They are the ways in which we expend our physical energy in order to get things done. Three of Wands is a card of open horizons. Open horizons influencing this week. So these will be regional. Okay, we're not necessarily talking about matters of international travel or commerce, but we are talking about domestic and regional. If you are traveling, the skies are clear, the water is calm, so your conditions are good for getting out there and tooling around, but also the Three of Wands, open horizons in your area. So if you have some things that you want to accomplish, or if you're looking for opportunities or ways to expand, this is a card that bodes well for that. So there's our influences. And now for the week upcoming, okay, well, Seeker, there's only 4 aces in the deck and we've pulled 3 of them. So this is going to be good news all the way around. But let's start with a little bit of conflict. So for the week upcoming, we are having a bit of a run-in, a bit of an encounter with the Three of Cups. Now, cups are our house of emotional stuff. It is the relationships, it's the feelings, it's all of that intangible sort of thing. And the Four of Cups reads one of 2 ways, depending on which end of the situation you are on. And this is your situation. It's none of my business what this is about or where you apply it. So come on, lean in here with me and let's find out what this is. So the Four of Cups reads this way. If you're on this end of the situation, it shows us that there is something that we are seeking for. We are looking for it so hard that it is literally being offered under our nose. And we're so frustrated that we can't find it that we are completely blind to the fact that it's right in front of us. Or the other side of that is you are experiencing or will be experiencing a situation this week where you're like, you know what? No, I'm full. I'm full. I have had enough and I am not willing to accept any more of what you are trying to give me or what the situation is trying to hand me. So I'm going to put my hands in my pockets and just absolutely refuse delivery. So look out for that sort of, how do we say, discontent. But this is mostly an internal thing. I don't feel like that is going to escalate into, anything that involves a bunch of other people. So just decide how you want to feel about this and maybe open your eyes a little bit. The Three of Wands that we just saw, maybe your acknowledgement of these open horizons is the sort of, moment that you're nudged to look up from the ground. Look up from the ground because the thing that you're looking for is there. All right, now let's see here. I want to come in here and talk to the King of Pentacles. Now, when court cards come through, most usually kings and queens, I like to stop and ask if this is our dearly departed coming in to visit us and take the opportunity. So if you recognized any of your dearly departed who were a mature male energy with an autumn birthday, know that they are taking this opportunity to come through and remind you that they love you, they miss you, and that they never ever leave you. This person may have had good advice, good guidance on the influencing money messages that came in just a few moments ago. So this King of Pentacles, when I couple it with this Knight of Pentacles, whatever this money issue is, whatever the financial house is showing us right now, there could be a really fantastic experience of maturity here. There's a growth track here in regards to your material house, your financial house, because this Knight energy and this King energy, we put them together and we show that that is life wisdom and experience growing in that sequence of cards. So whatever the money stuff is, the potential here this week is to truly exhibit your dominion and mastery over this issue and to supremely grow up about it. This is a good growth track. That's good news. Okay. Now I'm going to take this ace that was presented to us earlier, and I'm going to bring it into the rest of these cards because, like I said, there are only 4 in the deck. So when we get a couple of them, it's a good idea to put them together and see what they all have to say. But I will come in here with the Star card. The Star card is one of 2 cards in the tarot deck that very distinctly say to me, make a wish. Make a wish. Whatever it is that you're looking to do right now, whatever you feel that your direction is, and we're talking, again here with this 3 of Wands card, this open horizons and travel. Whatever it is that you're hoping for right now, whatever it is that you're wishing for, just choose. My darling, just choose what feels best. Put that fear aside for a hot minute and let your heart guide you on this one, because the Star is very much about following the emotional trail that is going to light up for you when you decide to stop listening to all of the influences that would keep you stuck exactly where you are. So make a wish, my love. You can't get this wrong right now. And let's come in here with all of these beautiful aces. So again, aces are victory and completion in the sphere that they represent. And we had already pulled this Ace of Pentacles that shows us victory and completion and good things in our house of the material. But following that right up is victory and completion in the house of the emotions with the Ace of Cups, and victory and completion with the Ace of Swords over your challenges and your difficulties, and the correct placement and correct level of authority that you give the logical, linear, rational mind. So things definitely looking good this week, seekers. But have a second look at that internal conflict that's being presented by the 4 of Cups. All right, pick your eyes up. Stop looking in that same spot. You're not finding it there right now. And the High Priestess reminds us that the answers that we're seeking, yeah, they're probably on the inside. So go home, keep snuggling, and enjoy this quiet time for as long as you can. And that seems to be all we've got for this week. Thank you so much for joining me, my dears. Fergus, please close the door until next time. If this has been helpful for you, or if you think that it might be helpful for someone that you love, or you just really dig the sound of my voice, head on over to BrookeReadsTarot.com and request a booking. And please like, share, and subscribe so that we can get these readings out to everyone who needs just a little bit of an inside scoop. I will see you next week. Seekers, make it a good one.